Namaskar, I am Dr. Preeti from St. Andrews College, University of Mumbai. Today I am here in front of you on behalf of IDOL, University of Mumbai, and this video is coming to you as a part of the Center of Excellence in E-Content Development, that is CEED, a unit of the University of Mumbai. Dear all, welcome to this second video of Module 1 of Business Communication for FYBCom. This content is created by the Center of Excellence in E-Content Development, University of Mumbai. Let us see the table of content. Following is the table of content for this video. We will discuss each component in detail. This video gives you an overview of communication and introduces you to the main elements in the communication process. Let us see the introduction. People learn how to talk to each other. Most people are born with the physical ability to talk, but not everyone can communicate well unless they work hard to improve and develop this skill. So, the process of sharing thoughts, sentiments, and emotions among two or more people is usually known as a process of communication. We understand the necessity and significance of communication because it is a widespread phenomenon. In today's world, communication is important in all the aspects of one's life. There is communication anywhere where there is life. The business world today is undergoing a very significant change. It is nowadays a very crucial tool in the management analysis, managerial processing, or in day-to-day running of the business. So the success of any business or profession, while taking into account all of these factors, depend on effective communication. Almost 70 to 80% of the working hours are devoted to communication of some or the other type. We are conversing in monotone with our own managers while reading, writing, and listening to our own co-workers. The four language skills of listening, speaking, reading, and writing are the foundations for all forms of effective communication. So, meaning and definition. Communication can be defined as the process through which two or more persons come to exchange ideas and understanding among themselves. Communication is also understood not from only the visual but the visible and non-visible aspects, or which are the hidden aspects. These hidden and symbolic elements embedded in the culture also give meaning to the visible communication. Equally, if not more important, is the fact that communication is a personal process that involves the exchange of behaviors, and mention again that communication is also among people, those sometimes are completely depending on each other. Technology is also a very important factor, and communication depends on technology today. Rather, we say that the forces are very important today to understand how they communicate with each other with the help of technology or without the help of technology. It is a process that occurs with people understanding business communication and also the other types of communication. Now let us just try and see what is business communication. Business communication is a process of sharing information between people within the workplace and outside a company. Effective business communication is how employees and management interact to reach organizational goals. Its purpose is to improve organizational practice and also reduce errors. It's important to work on both your communication skills and communication process to achieve effective business communication. Let us see the definitions of communication. Some of the important definitions, of course. One definition says that communication is the act of giving, receiving, and sharing information. In other words, when we are talking or writing or listening or reading, this is a part of communication. Good communication listens carefully, speak or write clearly, and respect different opinions. Another definition says that communication is a two-way process involving the following elements, that is, a sender, a message, a medium, a channel, a receiver, a response, and feedback. However, it is not sufficient to have just all these elements. There should be cooperation and understanding between the two parties involved in the process of communication. With this, now let us go and check what is the need of communication. Need or requirements for communication in today's world. Communication is a social activity which is needed in almost every walk of our life. Communication also is an unavoidable system which each and every one of us has to follow in order to survive. So that means good communication means creating a good understanding, imparting and gaining knowledge, building good relations, and many more such cooperative coexist functions. These are some of the reasons where the communication is very, very important in our regular life. In our daily life, communication helps us build relationships by allowing us to share our experiences and needs, and also helps us connect to others. It is the essence of life, allowing us to express feelings, pass on information, and also share thoughts. We all need communicate. We all need to communicate. With this kind of background, let us see what are some of the examples in our daily lives where we communicate. Let us start with the professional life. In professional life, for example, we need communication for cracking an interview, developing professional attitudes, productivity of an organization, or maybe crisis management. In our personal life, we need communication to develop personality, decision making abilities, friendliness and trust on the team, and finally, to have good relations with people. So, these examples are actually giving us the idea what we mean by good communication. Consider how life would be if there was no communication. You have a great idea but lack the ability to share it, or you have a strong desire but are unable to articulate it. Life would be undoubtedly get boring, isn't it? Many of us found our new working environment fascinating when the Prime Minister ordered a nationwide lockdown with the instruction to work from home. But as time passed and we struggled to communicate with one another, the excitement began to wane. This is also a very important lesson for all of us that we had to learn new ways and new meanings to communicate. What we learned? New meeting techniques, both at work and outside of it, using tools like Teams or Zoom. We gain knowledge about people's homes and kitchens and occasionally bedrooms also. Communication with co-workers changed into an image montage on a screen in front of us. It was difficult to focus on what was being said, especially when the PowerPoint slides appeared on the screen and avoiding kind of a boredom. That means a good communication, the definition of a good communication keeps changing day by day. How often did you notice that the faces on the screen were no longer gazing directly into the camera but were instead focused on something far more significant on the side of the screen? That means even if you did have some face to face interaction, you soon realized how much you relied on the lip reading or even how much mouths help to identify people. Good communication, again we say, keeps changing from time to time, day to day.